They're just deconstructing shit. It's Cincinnati chili.
For dudes, it's the like.
Look at my dick.
Yeah, it is definitely the yoga pants.
This is gonna pop my ass up a little bit and make me look like I got a firm booty.
Yeah. Why is Black Friday even a thing? People are like, I want to have it physically in my hands. I'm like,
I want to get beaten.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. The show has a name now, but we'll get to that. I'm your host, Anton Wicklund, and with me is Joey Fay.
don't bite a snapping turtle.
Okay. And Mike Larson.
What's up, dog?
It's...
Call back.
Oh, man. It's good shit. So, what's up, fuckers? How's your week?
I got a job.
I know.
I
pretty
know
cool,
you know.
right?
You kind of live with me, bro.
Right. So what are you gonna be doing?
When did this happen?
You can talk about you can talk about that, right?
I can talk about what I'm doing. There's laws. Captel, which a lot of people know locally. I don't know how national the company is. I've never looked into them. I get to caption people's phone calls as they have them, which sounds like it'll be interesting, to say the least.
She's the middleman between you and a deaf person.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm never ever answering a phone call on my phone ever again.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why not?
It has nothing to do with you. It's just a coincidence that I said this right after you were talking about
It
that.
has everything. I like to think it has everything to do with you. Like, for some reason, just you working at this company that he's never going to use
Yeah,
is
in
100%
case.
enough reason to be like, I'm fucking checked
in case
out.
for some
I'm done.
reason she's going to be typing out everything I say, and it said to me, I'm out.
Yeah, all those phone calls I take. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, I can't work today.
No. What about you, man? How was your week?
I work retail, so awful.
Yeah, and it's the Christmas season.
It's the week before Black Friday, so everything fucking sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God,
was
you're
at,
just preparing for, like, the proverbial hell.
Yeah.
I went out to Sheboygan today. I had to go pick up some fucking comics we left at Freak Toys. Yeah, me too. It was fucking awful. And I was being in the plaza where, like, the Target and the Dollar Tree and the GameStop and shit is.
Oh, God.
It's a fucking disaster. Like, there were cars waiting to get into the
like
plaza,
lost spaces?
but they were backed out into both sides of the street. And I'm just like, fucking, can somebody bite the bullet and, like, go around the back of the building or just detour slightly from the route you
Or
were hoping to
shop
take?
tomorrow? I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
or just go home and fucking hang yourself. I don't know.
Online.
Yeah.
Right? Cyber Monday. The second Cyber Monday came up, I'm like, why is Black Friday even a thing? People are like, I want to have it physically in my hands. I'm like,
I want to get beaten and
yeah,
trampled
like,
by some
I think
random
you
asshole.
just want to be involved in these tramplings.
I want to see exactly how big of pieces of shit people can be.
Whoa.
Oh,
You
yeah.
sound like you got some stories.
At
least a story.
Those first 3 years doing carts during Black Friday.
Oh,
Easiest day of my life on carts because, alright, the doors are open and the carts are gone. Alright, well, what the fuck do I do for now? That's
every
my
cart
job.
has been taken?
My job literally turns into, oh, look, there's a cart all the way down. How the fuck is it? It's not even
Did they
locked.
just shove it
Not
and hope
even-
for the
yeah.
best?
I think for the first year I did Black Friday on carts for like a month. After Black Friday, I was just seeing, as I'm leaving work, I'm just seeing cards.
Sorry to interrupt you. I forgot to mention it beforehand. Be careful with setting shit down on the table.
I know.
Okay. Just didn't know if you knew. I haven't seen any spikes, but I'm sure once I get the headphones on and start editing it, at least once, there's going to be like a poof. Anyway, I'm sorry. Your cart situation.
Yeah, no, just for a month after Black Friday, I was seeing carts like
in my sleep.
All the way, that too.
In my
all
dreams.
the way up like a block.
Oh, God.
Up the road, down the road, at the bottom of the hill.
Jesus.
I was going to say,
And
I've
I'm
seen them behind the hill during Christmas season.
They make
too.
you go get those? Like, if you notice them?
Sometimes.
You get paid
It's a
extra
fresh-
for
It
them?
was more so that I kind of wanted to just wander off the fucking property while I'm on the clock. And
Sorry,
be like,
I had to get a cart. You were gone for 20 minutes. It was a really
yeah,
heavy cart.
It was over by Pick and Save, alright?
Really, I was
I
just
had to cross
looking...
2 streets.
I was looking for an excuse to slam them as being a shitty company because that's kind of a fucking huge insurance hazard to have you leave the grounds while clocked in. to get carts on that little. I don't know, it's not technically a frontage road, is it? Is that what that would be called?
It's not really, but it might.
What's the definition of a frontage road?
Frontage road is the road that comes before the highway or after, where it runs parallel to the highway.
Okay. But it's a sideage road.
No, I think those roads are just considered like corporate roads. I don't know if they have an official terminology.
Oh, okay.
Because there are plenty of roads that only exist to get you around businesses.
Fucking unnecessary.
Yeah. You know, like the road that goes fucking behind the theater and leads you to that weird Home Depot that you have no reason to go to.
Thunder Ridge.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Like, kind of like every time we take, I mean, it's not the same thing at all, but just, I don't know, you said lead you back to that Home Depot, and it made me think like it was like tucked away and hidden from people. So kind of like the Best Buy.
Yeah. Best Buy has been there for quite a while, but at the time it was, yeah.
Well, I mean, because every time we go there, though, we have to go through a residential neighborhood and then cross this shitty little bridge.
Oh, I just go that way because that's where I lived. Lived in that town
just come
for
off
long
the highway,
enough.
it's right there.
Yeah, you live in that town long enough, you get used to like weird routes.
All the
around
stupid
things.
bullshit that exists.
Because in that town, there's like literally like 18 ways to get anywhere, and most of them take the exact same amount of time.
Is it what kind of like, because I don't know, in Deltona when I lived there, if you got lost at any point in time in town, as long as you didn't hit a dead end or a cul-de-sac, which were few and far between anyway, if you just take a couple random turns, mix it up a little bit. Don't do like 3 consecutive rights or, you know what I mean? Yeah. Mix it up, take a couple random lefts and rights. You'll probably end up at a main road at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Because at least in that town there was like 10 major main roads that ran through the entire fucking town. Some of them crossed each other 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
It's just...
Appleton crosses like every road 4 times for some reason, yeah.
If my phone had the battery, I'd pull up a fucking aerial view of that town. Just type in Deltona, Florida. Oh, you got your phone in your hand. Well, you gotta make me do it. All right.
Because it's your information. It's your story.
This is true. I should be the informer, which is fitting.
Okay, Snow.
I was gonna say, which is fitting because I'm white, and also not from Jamaica. Haha! You handed me this battery with a cord on it, not for my phone.
All right, I tried.
Yeah, Captain iPhone over here.
Hey, dude, I'm done. I'm done.
Give it a shot, all right?
I'm just. I appreciate the effort, but don't fucking peg me Captain iPhone over here. I'm done. Fuck Apple's bullshit. I'm out. I'm out. What's that shit we saw yesterday? The fucking wireless.
Yeah.
They take away your headphone jack.
Now have a fucking wire so you don't lose your headphones.
Yeah. They take away on the last phone. They take away your headphone jack. Then they sell you a thing to give you your headphone jack back. You remember that? They took away the aux port, but then they would sell an adapter.
Just a little.
It goes into the charge port.
$60 bullshit.
Yeah. It goes into the charge port, and then you plug your headphones into that. It's essentially the same fucking thing. I don't understand why they were doing it. And now
they're really big fans of Rube Goldberg.
Well, now they've got. So you just zoom out a little bit. Just look at that fucking town. It's just spaghetti. It's just a bowl of fucking noodles for no reason. There's no grid system. There's no nothing. There's no structure. It's just fucking random placement.
Most of southeast Wisconsin.
Yeah, you could like
you
could probably look up anywhere around here. It's still stupid.
Yeah,
no, it's incredibly fucking stupid. But anyway, you know what else is stupid? Apple and Apple products. They've done the thing where they released the phone, the last one with the wireless earbuds, which first of all, you ever own an iPhone?
No.
I know you've never owned an iPhone. Their earbuds don't stay in your ear. I don't know whose ears they're making this for. It's not normal people.
That's why I've always had a hard time with
earbuds any of us
to begin
as
with.
Normal?
No, and anytime I see somebody actually wearing those and they look like they're comfortable using them,
you want to stop them.
And I'm just like, that's not a human. That's not a human. That person is not human.
You are part of Apple's conglomerate hive mind if you can.
Yeah, there's no way they're fucking.
You've got stock in.
Yeah.
They don't. Good earbuds need to They need to. What's the word?
Like the Bose ones I have, where they have the thing that comes around the inside of your ear.
Well, I don't care so much about that. I don't care if they're like free hanging ones, but they need to fit and they need to block out anything else. Because the bass kind of depends on them being flush with the fucking skin in your ear, and these things do not. And they sound like shit to begin with. But I digress. Back to the point was now they've got these shitty headphones that are wireless not by choice. You have to get it with that phone. And now they've sold you a thing that plugs into the things to make them wired again. They're just deconstructing shit. It's Cincinnati chili.
No one could see me just look at the ground and want to die.
No, yeah, there was a look that washed over just this realization of like, I already hated them, but man, fuck Apple. I don't use their shit.
Like,
fuck Apple.
I have nothing to say because I'm currently using a Galaxy S4, which is ancient fucking technology in phone terms.
Mine's an LG something or another.
10, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're like 10
they're both at 10. They're fighting.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. It's dumb, but yeah.
Now they hit 10. It's just gonna get weird. They're probably gonna start using Roman numerals and shit.
Oh, iPhone already is.
At X. So.
Yeah, iPhone X. Yeah, because
What number is that? 5.
I mean, maybe this will fucking make all these dumbass millennials learn Roman numerals. I say that like I have an in and out knowledge of it. Like you could just show me one, and I'm like,
millennial.
yeah. No, I don't think we.
Yeah, we are like just on the cusp.
You're grouped into it.
Do it? Why? No.
Who cares?
Okay,
that's
stupid.
always bothering me though. Why is everybody using millennial like it's an insult? It's like being like fucking Gen Xers. On that note, fucking baby boomers, fuck them all.
Oh yeah, fuck baby boomers.
Fuck the entirety of the baby boomers.
Fuck baby boomers,
the fact that people are just commonly using
baby burn them all. Anyway.
Like, cause even fucking WWE now, fucking Ronda Rousey's thing against Becky is, might be the man, but you're the millennial man who gets too up in your feelings, but they're 2 months apart in age. So,
let's not mention that because that sounds vital to the plot. That whatever the fuck they're trying to sell people.
Yeah, no, kayfabe.
They've never rewritten history
to
suit their needs.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Kayfabe doesn't
What the hell is kayfabe?
Kayfabe?
What's kayfabe? What's kayfabe?
You know kayfabe.
Yeah, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, that's a good pull. Good pull. Can you hand me? Would you mind handing me my
you got words, man.
My
Your
big
robot dick?
Thank you, my robot dick. I was looking for something dick.
Oh. Well, you're always looking for dick. I know that.
This is fucking. Why? I don't understand why you have to put that on Front Street on the internet.
Because maybe we can find you some good dick.
It would have been better if you were just like.
I'm not trying to find good dick. I'm trying to find a good third, man. There's a difference.
We'll just put that out there.
Yeah, we'll put that out on Front Street. Polyamory is weird, and it's a thing. It's just weird. Like I don't know.
We're either viewed as predatory or like we're just sluts.
Which
like we're kind of sluts. But
oh no, we're definitely both sluts.
Yeah, that's not the point right now.
No, that's
we're not walking around at the bar like fucking Terminator.
I mean, and I'm definitely predatory in as much as if you're walking around in yoga pants, I'm looking directly at your ass.
That's everyone though. Is that really?
That's everyone.
I'm not gonna make even an attempt to make it look like I'm not though.
No.
Like you could turn around and I'm just dead, like just no pun intended, dead ass, just staring. Like that's nice. That's all I just want to say. It's just that's nice. You're working on that. That's good.
I was like yesterday was
for looking, yeah, probably given the way things are going.
Like yesterday I was wearing a low cut shirt with a push up bra, and I'm just like I'm having a good cleavage day. Maybe I should go out and about and let people stare at it.
Good cleavage days. See, and that's the world needs more women like you that are just willing.
That's me and all my female friends. We're like, I'm having a really good ass day, guys. You want to see these pants?
Right. But see, here's the thing: is that some females, not all females, some females will do that. They'll get all dolled up. They'll make their ass look great. They'll do the push-up bra and the cleavage and all this other glitter, all that other shit. And then when you look at it, they're like, like a literal lighthouse coming out of the bra. And when you look at it, they're like, my eyes are up here. And you're like, yeah, but you did all this. Your eyes are boring as fuck. You did all this shit down here.
Eyeliner on. What the fuck?
You didn't put any makeup or effort into those whatsoever. It's not even a good color. It's brown. What? And not even like a light brown, like a golden. It's just, it's just. That's it. That's all it is.
You got a serious case of resting bitch face. So everything below the chin is fucking. You look great, is what I'm trying to say.
You look great.
I was trying to be polite.
Here,
you turned around and fucked it all up.
When the areas you made the effort on. I mean, you could look great there, but stop being offended about the fact that I'm paying attention to the shit that you fucking did.
It'd be like a dude wearing tight pants, or not for nothing. Like a lot of business pants and suit pants are like. For dudes, it's the
Look at my dick.
Yeah, it is definitely the yoga pants.
This is gonna pop my ass up a little bit and make me look like I got a firm booty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also,
or in my case, I just do. I like too much.
Or in my case, what's an ass?
Who?
It's just it's just straight back to crack. It's bad.
He's got a little bit of a case of Hankel.
I think that's part of the reason why my back's so fucked up is because I have no because I have no cushion to sit on.
I've got enough cushion. I really wish there was like an elective surgery where I could like, does anybody want some of my thighs and abs?
Stop that! Stop what you're doing.
What is it doing?
I don't know. The sound capture it's not uniform at the moment, and I don't like it.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
The bars are going all over the place.
Yeah, like the one bar goes forward and the other one catches up. But I'm not liking that, so I'm really hoping it'll only happen, for a little bit. So maybe we'll just try to run. I'll keep time. We'll just try to run a little longer to make up for...
In case you gotta cut it.
Yeah, in case I gotta fucking dissect it. You gotta cut it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Sorry, I totally fucking Amtrak that.
Yeah,
Getting worried about the sound
go.
file. I'm sorry, we were talking about motherfucking dudes' dicks and business pants.
Yeah, they look good.
That's what we were talking about. No, don't cap it out there. Come on, man. Get this fucking Amtrak back on the
now all I can think of is Eugene in those fucking women's pants in that fucking Try Guys video we just watched.
It pisses me off.
What? He's so pretty.
He
pisses everybody off. He's pretty in every gender. It's not fair.
Yeah, and he can wear anything. Anything he does. All his cosplays are good.
Oh, yeah. His Halloween costumes, his cosplays, and him in women's clothes, men's clothes. That dude can walk around in flared-ass bell-bottom pants, and even as a woman, I'm like, I can't pull those off. And a fucking pink Michael Kors purse, and I'm like, literally your outfit doesn't make any sense. You look like Prince threw up on David Bowie right now, but it's working for you.
Eugene could take a less attractive person's skin and wear it and look way fucking better.
Anton, you look great.
Yeah, he'd be like, you're really pulling that off. And my flabby face is like, thank you. It feels so good to be pretty.
To be fair, he already pulled it off. So.
Yes. Nice. Nicely done. I like it. See, that's the kind of quick wit that we need. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't fucking have it. I mean, I've been known. Thumbs up.
We're all holding cans.
Oh, we're all holding cans.
Cheers.
Air cheers.
No, it's not. Don't.
No
Don't
cheers.
do that. It was just an observation.
Gross.
I'll stop.
Mike,
I won't observe anything.
And now,
again.
a speech from the best man, Mike Larson. Come on, now hold your can up, buddy. Hold your can up. You gotta go for it.
Can we just make sure not to make him have a speech at our wedding?
No, I purposely want to make him have a speech.
Why would you do that to
That's
us?
so cruel.
To us? Who's us?
Everyone is going to be involved.
Oh, I thought it was like you and your other personalities. I was like, is this a split thing happening here? The tiger hat, yeah. Oh, fucking speaking of the tiger hat. So, the art that we're using for the podcast right now, I'm sure you saw it, right? The barcode or whatever. It's neat, and I'd like to keep some elements of that, but I'd like to do,
He wants to steal from yet another podcast.
I like the idea. I don't particularly want to take that layout, but I don't... Okay, first of all...
Listen, bitch.
First of all...
Just say it.
Inspired by... Okay, the sincerest form of fucking flattery is intimidation.
Intimidation?
And I said... Yeah, intimidation.
No.
It's intimidation. I'm gonna walk up and be like, you're fucking flattered!
I like your shit! Okay!
I love it! Imitation. Pretty sure I said imitation.
No, you
said
definitely said
intimidation.
intimidation.
Right, whatever.
And I knew where you were going with that.
Yeah,
I was
me
just sitting there like, oh, interesting. All right.
Tomato, intimidation, crab meat. It's all the same fucking thing. Imitation. Serious form of flattery is imitation. Yes. So, inspired by is... It's a better term. You could call it stealing, and you know what? That's fine. That's your opinion, and you might be right.
How dare he keep the thing that you built by hand in an actual Photoshop program? No, instead, let's just.
No, I want to keep most of those elements. I just like the idea of having a photo of the people on it, the staples of the show.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I tried to give you shit.
No, I like that idea. I mean, obviously the guests aren't fucking getting a photo.
No.
They're not. Yeah, shots fired. I'm fucking saying it right here and now. Y'all aren't getting a photo. Y'all are important, not that important.
Yeah, we'll see if they listen to more than one episode. Because now it's like this immediate, I want to be there on the ground level, so can I get an episode right away? And
Oh my god, have you followed it?
Down.
No. It's been fucking nuts.
Are people trying to
jump
on this shit?
In that
way.
Yeah. Kind of throwing hints out there. First of all, I do have to say that you should fucking just go to the page for the group and look at the progression.
It's been great.
It's fucking crazy.
I love everybody for actually listening, and I'm shocked.
Yeah, people are listening to it all the way through.
More than one person stopped to look up the Malert video.
Yeah, shit's coming across, and it's entertaining them to some level. And I said it at the end of the first podcast without really knowing what kind of response we were gonna get. And I've said it online, and I'm going to say it again. Thank you to those of you that did fucking listen to it all the way through and looked up the video and did all that. Mike's waving at you. It's a microphone. You have to verbalize
you
that.
You can hear that. That's fine.
But, I mean, I suppose if you got real close...
I wave hard enough.
Yeah, and it went real fast, they might be able to hear
People
it.
are going to be like, what the fuck?
What
Why?
was
Why
that
would you do
random
What is
whoosh
it?
noise?
Did a bird just fly through the fucking... The studio, we'll call it? Yeah. I love that fucking... when people make that mocking noise. Anyway. Response has been really good. And, I'm fucking... I don't know. I don't want to say, like, floored, because that sounds over-dramatic, but...
At the same time.
At the same time, yeah, grateful. Grateful is a very good way to put it. It's the perfect way to put it.
It's the internet, so I'm not exactly shocked because any random thing can pick up.
Yeah, but
I
a lot of
posted
shit
some
falls to the
dumbass
wayside.
shit and it's been shared by like 50 people, and I'm like, that is borderline non sequitur shit. Like me today with do you think Tech 9 goes ch in his sleep? And like that's getting any amount of response at all will shock me, but sometimes dumb shit like that gets shared by people.
But you got online poll, and see that's the thing is like you fucking do, and you didn't have like I think that's the thing that surprises me the most is that you didn't put it out like that. Like you didn't say shit about the podcast. Like I created the group and it was all coming from me. The invites for the most part I needed to invite some
added
people.
like I don't know.
I think I added
30
people.
or so people, but
most of the shit was coming directly
like,
from my
super
feed.
Conservative.
And don't nobody pay attention to my shit. And I know that. It's not interesting shit. And if it is interesting shit, it's stolen from you. So just go fucking add her, because go to the source. Like,
you know, that's like a good chunk. I think I was telling you the other day. That's a good chunk of my friend requests is people that I have no idea who they are. And they're like, so I kept sharing these things from my one friend. And then I noticed all of these things were from you. So I thought I'd just add you. And I'm like, okay.
I like the humble brag. It's very good.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm... kind of the fucking shit.
No, I'm just a shit poster who will share everything that makes me chuckle or might make somebody else chuckle. I post like 500 fucking things a day because I got
you really
shit
do.
else to do.
You really do post
like to the point where like people
almost anything that comes across your feed.
Anything that I'm like,
share
it all, share it all. Yeah. And then, like, people will be like, yeah, the algorithm is making it so you are 90% of my newsfeed. And I'm like, that explains why I get so many interactions.
I think you just came up with the new Facebook horse slogan. Fucking put it on a banner with the shooting star and the rainbow. Don't care. Share. Just fucking
Fuck
up
it,
there.
ship it.
Fuck it, ship it. It's such a small cut. Like, it's a good cut, but it's such a small poll because only one other person, maybe, one, two.
What are the people
out of the potential people that could be listening.
Plenty of them know fuck it, ship it. Or if not their own version of fuck it, ship it.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Lots
6 or 7 of them
have their own
might
fuck it,
actually
ship it.
get it. And to those people, It okay.
It okay.
I mean, that's what I would strive for. Like those 3 people who are like, "I'll do yes."
Yeah.
Not like the 90 people who are like, "Okay."
No, and see, that's the fucking. I don't know. It's everybody. The feedback I got on the last episode is everybody's talking about the Applebee's bit.
Yeah.
Fucking
like,
our
it's
neighbor
not even a
was
bit.
like,
that was just us talking about Applebee's and how
that's,
much it sucked going there.
That's a thing that happened.
Yeah,
it's not a bit.
It's not a fabrication that we built up, or you guys. Sorry, I had nothing to do with
our fucking neighbor was like, I cannot believe that was a thing that happened, and I'm like, yeah. For 90 minutes.
Have you been to Applebee's? Like,
have you ever stepped foot in an Applebee's? You walk in, you're immediately like...
did they think my part was bullshit too about the fucking depressing-ass Target goodbye things? That's the fucking thing that happens. Like,
no,
no,
it's just...
Applebee's is just filled with depression. That's it.
I can say this wholeheartedly, and I hope that I can keep to this now that I've said it, because I'm sure my brain will run away with me at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But we will never completely fabricate a story.
If we do, it'll be like known that it's a bit. There will be voices involved.
There will be. Well, no, don't take the voices out of the equation because
some people just have those voices.
Yeah, no, I do a lot of voices even when I'm recounting something that actually happened. So
we will. Okay, I'll say this: we will never launch you some fake news bullshit. We will never legitimately craft a story start to finish and run with it.
I don't have a good enough memory to do that.
I'm honestly not that creative. Like things pop into my head on a whim,
and
they're gone just as fast. So there's no way I could actually to write that down. It'd be gone well before I even found a pen.
You get like halfway through the first sentence and be like, fuck.
Real life is way more interesting.
That shit I sent you was literally I had my notebook.
Oh, your notes?
Work. I had my notebook at work, so I was just working.
When you were supposed to be working, you were writing
when I was getting
notes.
paid to write down stupid bullshit. Yeah.
Who actually works at work? I mean, come on.
I mean,
unfortunately, all of us.
It depends on what manager's there. I'll be honest. I said it.
That's
fair.
I
said it.
That's fair in most
which is
working situations.
Which is why I haven't mentioned the name of your employer, because it's the
on the off chance. I mean, we did have somebody fuck with Cece the other day and decided to try to ruin this middle-aged lady's life because she was being a bitch. So
yeah, it's all it takes. Oh, dang.
So, you know, like,
at this point, it wouldn't surprise me, but it's like...
I've just stopped putting my employers on Facebook because I will get into random internet fights, and so you're like, just wait until your employer hears, and I'm like, what, Pizza Hut from 4 years ago? Yeah, I can't wait until they hear about what I said to some random person who likes Trump on
is this
Facebook.
Pizza Hut? Yeah, that's stupid bit now.
The only thing that could really fuck with me in my job now is anything that I do that's dumb in my own car.
Yeah.
Tickets, accidents, anything like that. I'm a fucking valet. So if I have a
fucking...
if I have just an a smudge on my fucking driving record, I probably don't have a job anymore. So I don't want to do that.
It'd be like if I were sitting here on the podcast, like, so this one phone call I was captioning.
You're never gonna believe.
Yeah, I would be fired. Like, I feel like I would somehow manage to get a phone call at like midnight from CapTel. Like,
they'd call like before the 2 minutes after.
Yeah, like it's not even up yet. And
I might even.
It'd be Steve.
You know what? I might even scrub that. You said the company name like 2 or 3 times. I might scrub that just as a fucking precautionary measure. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. I can put a. What's a good fun noise? Because you can't use the censored beep now because that's fucking cliche. And YouTube recognizes it.
You can use the duck quack.
Oh. I do like the duck quack.
I say that birthday horn Cultaholic has right now for their 1 year thing.
Yeah.
That one.
I think.
Is it the right one?
It's
kind of like it's like the confetti.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of. I horribly
yeah. There you go. Just use that.
That's a good one. I can find something.
But yeah, I only have one actual story of someone trying to fuck with me at work because it was.
Oh, do tell.
I don't even remember when that was.
Yeah,
it was a long time ago. Because I worked there for far too long at this point.
Don't mind us. We're all making weird faces at him right now.
8.5.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's longer than I've been with any company. Yeah. Chocolate Factory was 5. I was pushing it.
It was some chick, because all stories have to start this way.
Right.
This
some
bitch.
Chick. Yeah, pretty much. She's a fucking psycho. But it was just, random bantering on Facebook, because of course it is. And
were you friends with her, or were you were both in this?
Never, yeah. It's just
in a comment thread.
Yeah,
okay.
Like we had this. That happens to me just all the time. Like I know 2 of these people. Like every time we're at the bar, I know 2 of these people.
And then there's 14 talking to me somehow.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
I know the 2 I came with.
It's like, nice hat. Thanks. I don't. But it wasn't even like an argument. There was no fighting, no swearing, no yelling, no I'm gonna whatever.
Nothing
it was literally
like
just like
which is good, because if somebody says they're gonna that's
yeah, it's
you should be worried.
You should call in for the rest of your life.
Yeah, don't ever go back.
It was literally just like we had 2 comments back and forth, just like haha whatever, like no confrontation, just oh yeah whatever, and then her fucking douchebag boyfriend directly messaged me like, why the fuck are you talking to my girl? And I'm like, what? First of all,
what?
She responded to some shit I said, so you can go fuck yourself right now. But then of course not even a week later, maybe, the dude shows up at my work while I'm closing.
Oh,
and it's getting in my face about shit. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you're real tough. I can't touch you at my work. Good for you. Congrats. Say whatever you want right now. Like, okay, dude,
I dare you to show me. There's cameras everywhere.
What do you want me to do? Yeah, I was like, dude, seriously, please, let me take my glasses off. Please punch me in the face so that I can sue your ass into the ground. I have 96 cameras right now. Like, dude, what the fuck?
I don't think I've ever had anybody fuck with me at work that I can recall, but I fucked with one person at their work. It was fucking years ago. Good Lord, this was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years before I left Florida. And the people I was living with at the time, her little brother was my connection between a dealer that I was getting my weed from, and he was the coyote, the middleman, as it were. And I'd placed an order, and he had delivered the order, and I fucking waited, because you learn very quickly in Florida when you're buying weed, unless you get it directly from your dealer and you're tight, you weigh it every fucking time. And I waited, and it was off, like, significantly, like 2 grams. And I fucking text him, and I'm like, where's the rest of my shit? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's there. And I'm like, picture of the scale. Like, no, it's fucking not. I know you're a shiesty little shit. Where's my fucking shit? Where's the rest of my fucking weed? And he kept fucking dodging me. And then he worked, incidentally enough, at a fucking Applebee's. He was the dishwasher. And I knew that. So it was like 2 minutes from our house. So I drive up to Applebee's, and I stand in the front, and the hostess comes up and is like, hey, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here to see, let's call him
Joe.
Let's call him Joe. Yeah. I'm here to see Joe. Is Joe here? She knew he fucking was because his car was out front. So she goes and gets him and he gets fucking priceless. The whole thing was...
The moment he sees you...
Oh, it was fucking
like that
so
movie moment where like the color just drains.
Good. I'm standing there just cocky as shit and he just walked around the corner and looked and went, oh. And just the fucking, the color drained from his face and he got like real nervous and fucking like, I'm at his job.
Incredibly shifty, like he can't... Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna fuck him up, but I'm at his job.
Yeah, he can't bolt. So like...
Right. So he comes up and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I know you robbed me. You will either deliver the shit or I'll keep coming up here. I know which car is yours. I can fuck with your car. I live with your family. I can fuck with your life. This is all over 2 grams, but it's the principle of the shit.
Yeah,
I smoked with him when he got there. You know what I mean? That's just courtesy. Somebody's delivering some shit to you. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, assuming it's not the fucking pizza man, you're like, hey, you want a slice? You went and picked it up, brought it over, have a fucking slice, whatever. And I'll be fucking damned if my shit didn't show up within 2 days.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
That's such a
super fucking weird.
I didn't steal it. I didn't steal it. I didn't steal it. You fucking stole it. Don't make me hurt you. Here, I found it. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, it was in between the seats in my car, and I'm like, so
must have
this
been lost in the mail. Good for you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, this closed bag of product that was rolled up and folded over and sealed. Magically unrolled, unfolded, and unsealed itself. 2 tiny little nugs just decided they weren't coming home.
They weren't playing anymore.
Yeah, they're not playing with the rest of them. Jumped out, hid in between your seats, and then just decided to let you find them. Yeah. And you thought to look there for them. I wonder if they're in between the seats. Like,
oh wow, it's crazy.
Fucking stupid bullshit. I hate people that do shit like that.
I just hate people. So
that's very true.
I have plenty of reasons to just hate people.
But, do you know the people that I do love? If I can get my phone to work here. Oh, goddammit, I lost it.
Do you want me to pull it up?
No, I got it. I was on it, but it did that thing where, like, you open Facebook and whatever you were on, it's like, you're not looking at that anymore, right?
Oh, yeah.
You definitely didn't stop there for a reason.
The top of your newsfeed real quick.
Yeah. So, no, I've got it, but the people I don't hate are the people on Facebook that we asked for questions. Unfortunately, I don't think, sorry guys, we're going to be using any of the ones from... The page for the podcast. And
sorry, y'all, you were too, like, fucking white bread boring with your questions. Come on now.
D asked a pretty good one, and if we can get to that one, I'd like to get to that one. But, let me pull this one up. I wanted really weird, off-the-wall shit. Also, while you're up. Yeah. Hey, sweet.
Sorry, y'all, I need to take a stretch. My knee is fucked, and,
Alright.
Old people shit.
So, I wanted really... weird off-the-wall shit, and I'm hoping that by reading and answering some of these, some of you guys that are in the Facebook group for the podcast will kind of
get your shit together.
She said it, not me. I'm trying to be real nice about this. The questions, okay, I can say this and be polite. The questions were kind of vanilla.
We're asking for weird questions, and they're like,
I'm asking for spumoni.
You made a jackalope, and you're like, what are we, 12?
Then that didn't even come up. Like, I'm asking for spumoni. Even a little mint chocolate chip. Just give me a little pizzazz. You guys are giving me vanilla. And not even vanilla bean. Vanilla. So, alright, let me find a good one here, because there were a fucking bunch of really decent ones.
Let's just thank Melissa from off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
I'm not going to drop your last name, but Melissa, you know who you are. If you are listening, you fucking spammed this post with questions. And I appreciate, not all of them are gold, but I appreciate the fact that you fucking did.
I would say that's a shit ton of effort.
Yeah, you put in the effort and just kept fucking pumping them out. Some of these I didn't even read. I was trying to keep up with it, but like I had to check it, intermittently at work while I was like on lunch and shit. And I put up that post, and the night I put it up, it got no traction. And then I woke up the next morning and I had a shit ton of notifications. And then every time I'd get a break at work, it was just pages and pages of scrolling of shit. Yep, the burn says it's working. So, that's definitely going to show up on Mike. I'm willing to bet you on that one.
What?
About a half an hour in, yeah.
Probably.
Oh, it's not on the table. I thought it was his phone. Sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm always on silent.
Let's see. She did propose a fuck, marry, kill your mom, your dad, your grandma. I'm sorry, Melissa. That's too dark.
It's not even that it's too dark.
Yeah, it's too twisted. I don't want to go there.
I don't even say twisted. I just don't like most of my family enough to even bother answering that question personally. So
some of them are real non sequiturs. Like Aaron said, If Pringles were square, how many orphans would it take to make the heart of a dead man taste like foot powder after a summer snow?
Well, that's easy. It's 2.
Okay, well, then, you know what? I guess I'm wrong. It was completely founded.
That's
It's
like-
2. The answer is 2.
Like that meme of the little kid with the photoshopped on beard.
The
they
Hagrid-looking motherfucker?
Yeah, and it's like at the end of it, it's like, how many mushrooms could kill an antelope or some fucking bullshit. Non sequiturs aren't funny anymore.
I like this one a lot. Jesse says, can fish dehydrate?
Yes.
Yes. That's it? Just yes?
Do you mean like physically dehydrate? Because they don't drink anything. Can they dehydrate? I mean, that's literally how we cook some of them. So.
Well, right, but can they die from dehydration? Like, humans can die from dehydration. Can they die?
Not while they're in the water.
So they don't drink water.
Yeah. So once they're out of the water.
Where do their fluids come from?
Kelp?
Is this
Kelp?
I'm running with kelp.
Is this a science
Yeah,
right
no,
now?
this sounds more like a scientific question.
This is, we can delve into the science.
Should we Google it?
We can delve, no. See, that takes all the fun out of it. I don't
Right,
want to know facts.
that's what I was saying.
We can delve into it and give our professional scientific
My
theories.
professional, I've been watching Coyote for days on end.
You're an expert, right?
Yeah, I'm totally
I think
an
it's
expert
dead by now. It has not moved or done anything. She's just been staring at it
I
days.
even yelled at it and nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I barked at it. It did nothing.
Sorry, I keep...
Apparently the
trying to
answer
hang on
is
to-
nothing. That's what the fox says, because it's fucking dead. So, can fish dehydrate? They don't drink anything, you say, right?
Well, I don't know where the fuck... I don't even know if they
I mean,
need
they breathe
liquids.
water, so they wouldn't need
Yeah.
to.
Well, no, they breathe the air in the water, but
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
you would
still-
think
But
they need...
absorb
They
the
intake the
oxygen,
water.
yeah.
So they absorb the water, too?
Well, who
It
says that they
filters
need...
through their body, so...
What stops them from just bloating? Why are all fish not bloated all the time?
You're going to have to
That's
ask
what
a
the
fish
gills
on
are
that
for.
Oh, man, okay.
You just asked us a question where we're like, now I want the science of it, and that would immediately stop
I know,
me.
I don't want the actual science.
I have no first-hand experience being a fish and or dehydrating as a fish, so I cannot speak with any
I
authority.
mean, like,
Then you fucking lied to me, because
they can dehydrate the same way we would get, like, fucking...
You need to change your Tinder profile, because I'm pretty sure that's on there.
I have one?
You should. Yeah,
Did you guys
got
make one for me?
No, you have one.
Oh.
Yeah, no? What?
We didn't make it.
So,
we
David says, is it necrophilia if they were alive when you started?
Depends on how long
It depends
after.
on what state you're in?
Well,
Question mark?
from what I understand, and I'm super paraphrasing, and
At
I
some
heard
point
this.
it becomes rape, and not necrophilia.
At some point.
If they're dying.
Well, no, haven't you ever seen Clerks?
Isn't that what if they're
Yeah,
dead?
but I mean, Clerks
Okay.
is not anything to base this off of, okay?
Yes, it is. What do you think this podcast is based in realism? You think we're real right now? You think we're actually people? We're
I didn't think I was ever a person.
we don't even exist. These are just
According
sound
to like
waves.
These are
everybody's
literally
reaction to
just
my medical
vibrations that
problems,
Yeah,
I'm just
literally-
getting used to my human form.
This
so.
is and that's
Not
very
even your
fucking true.
final
No,
thought.
this is-
No,
this is
no,
just-
it's
That
not.
was way too easy.
these are just sound waves,
It was
just vibrations.
right there though.
You know what I mean? I can see it on the screen every time I go ha. They say there's a big one. But so yeah, is it necrophilia if you were alive when they started? Let's not get super
If they
serious
were
here. These are
alive.
hypotheticals. Come on.
If they were alive when you started,
Yeah.
I'm gonna still
So let's
stick with
put
it depends on how long you knew they were dead.
Well, okay. Let's put it.
Oh, you're gonna give me caveats?
No, let's
give
put
me-
it strictly in the Kev Smith universe. Let's say it's that same situation. Let's say you go into the fucking bathroom. Spoilers, anyway, for a movie that's like, what, almost 30 years old at this point. Gotta be, right? Yeah, because it came out in the 90s. No, 20-something years old. Anyway.
Kevin Smith fanboy, move on.
Anyway, I love you, Kevin. Just call me one time, please.
Don't ever call him.
Please just call me one
Don't
time.
ever
It'll be
even-
totally chill. I won't be weird. Maybe.
Sure.
Don't go
It's-
anywhere near him.
I can
Fine.
see you right now.
Y'all
so
are ruining
go.
my dreams right now. Okay.
This is the guy who's trying to rip the man's podcast.
Kevin's?
Yes.
No, because his is truly freeform. I'm sticking with
go on
something
with
here.
it, okay,
You
go
fucking
on.
started it, okay? So don't drag me out of it and then be like, no, come on, get it going. Let's put it strictly in that universe, that situation. Let's say it's that situation. You got a better one? You got a better one? Hit me with a better one.
Give us the caveats.
No caveats. You fucking, it's a dark room. You think it's somebody else. They've
That
died
has nothing
with.
to do with the necrophilia.
Okay, fine. Let's say. Okay, fine. You're at a party. You go. You split off with somebody. You go into the room. You start fucking them. They have a heart condition you don't know about. They don't. There's no auditory or visual anything. They just check out. You're done. But the dick is still solid. How long Like, is it necrophilia after the fact? If you don't know...
I mean, I wouldn't go on, because what's the fun if they're not interacting?
Let's say you know that they're lame. Like, they could be good in bed, but they're just... They're silent.
I'm not gonna fuck them anyway, so...
Damn it.
Oh my god, play along here. Let's just say... Come on, this is the point of hypotheticals. You don't know they've died. We can even go so far as to say...
all. So we don't know at all.
They were alive when you started... But they're lame. They're like a floppy fish in bed. They just fucking lay there.
Well, then I mean, like, on a technical definition, of course it's still necrophilia. But, like, I don't know, on the guilt that hangs on your head, no?
Okay, let's go further. Let's say you finish. You finish.
I was gonna say, I'm a chick, so, like,
You finish, and you're like, I can't take anymore. It's whatever. It's done. You pack up your shit. You leave, still not knowing that they're dead. Do you still feel... The fuck? Necrophiliac guilt.
I mean,
this
yeah.
conversation's getting tense.
Yeah, even the shit outside is fucking making noises. You still feel the guilt?
You asked that like you clearly wouldn't, though.
Do you... Well, no. Okay, this is a better question. Do you consider yourself a necrophiliac at that point?
No, because a necrophiliac is somebody who wants it.
Yeah, they're like, that's...
Right, so then
you're going into that. Like,
sort of that same logic, then technically
depends on if we're talking from a standpoint of, like, legality, or from a standpoint of a kink and a fetish.
Okay, so...
Because if I didn't... Unless I realize they're dead in the midst of it and somehow get more turned on, then at that point I'm only legally a necrophiliac because, oops, they were dead.
I'm only legally.
Yeah, I like that. I like that phrase. I think I'm going to use that as the title.
Never always.
Only legally a necrophiliac.
Also, never always.
Never always. So, but... Okay, so by that logic then, to be considered... Not legal necrophilia, but to be considered in your mind, and at least I guess I would agree in my mind, to be considered necrophilia, it would have to be a willing thing, knowing that the recipient is already dead.
Is going to get nothing out of it.
Yeah, well, that's... How's that different from them being alive with me, or them being dead with me? They're going to get nothing out of it. So.
That was dark.
It was, I mean...
The ones who make fun of themselves the most are usually the best.
It's not true.
I'm gonna go and shoot that down right now. I destroy myself on a daily basis, and it's the most depressing thing.
Oh, it was clear
awesome.
baiting just to see what jokes I got out of it. So thank you guys.
Fucking fantastic.
Thank you both.
That wasn't a joke.
I thought this one was kind of funny. How early do you have to get up? Sorry, this is from this is again from David. David had a couple bangers. How early do you have to get up to catch the sun unshaven? I would say specifically 5 o'clock.
Too non sequitur for me. I don't know.
It's
goats.
What time of year is it?
Let's say it's during the solstice.
Which one?
The second, the better one, the better solstice.
Literally during the solstice.
I'm just glad
is
you
it the
answered
longest
the
or the shortest day of the year?
I'm gonna say shortest just to make it interesting. It's the shortest day.
I'd say 4:15.
4:15. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. That's a good one. Do you
just random bullshit? Yeah.
Tim says, "Do you smoke before, during, or after jerking off on the subway?" Now, my first question is this a train that's part of the subway, or are we in a subway restaurant?
That too.
Or are we sitting on top of the subway
like,
restaurant?
okay, fine. If we're gonna play the laying out rules game, I'll play this time. On the subway.
Oh, a new challenger has entered the arena. Here we go.
No, because I don't want to deal with your fucking... You'll somehow make it another Kevin Smith movie.
I don't think anybody's jerked off on a subway, so I think we're good. There was... Uncle Walter did jerk off on the plane, though.
Anyway. Good job.
Good
you know how to drink things.
You know what? The tilt to lip ratio was not good.
Clearly.
Anyway.
Well, it's like a quarter of a beer for you.
It's all foam that landed in your crotch, so it just looks like you got jizz stains on your crotch now.
Now?
Sweet. So now that I've done this, that's what it'll be attributed to.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
So any fucking way. We're playing the rules of the game. We're playing the feud.
Yeah. So, do you smoke before, during, or after jerking off on the subway?
Yeah.
So, we'd have to assume that somehow this is like, there's got to be people on it, right?
Not necessarily. That depends on what time.
Fucking empty train cars. So
that depends on what time you're riding.
Like, I wasn't gonna be the one to completely lay down the rules. I just want to know what situation we're agreeing on.
So pick a time, because I've never been on a train. So pick a time here. What's a good? Do you want people to be on it? Would it be more interesting if people were on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to show off, or do you just want to kind of get away with it, easy peasy?
Well, I mean, you can't smoke on the subway to begin with, so that's.
You also can't jerk off on the subway, so what's the difference?
It's not recommended.
I will put the same thing with smoking. It's not recommended, but if there's nobody there to stop you...
I've seen people light up joints on a subway before, so...
So is this, like, are these during peak hours, or is this in, like...
We'll go 11 p.m. It could be busy as hell on a weekend. So it could be anything. Could be totally empty.
Okay, if we're going for the weekend thing, I gotta ask this question. Is it a Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night?
Saturday.
Does Saturday even count?
Peak. No, it's not even
Sunday's not
a
weekend. No, Sunday's like a day where you just dread Monday.
Sunday.
That's the
Sunday is
point.
a weekend day. But once it hits...
like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
once you hit like
7.
high noon.
Unless
it's 7. Once it hits 7, it's basically over.
Well, let's go between that. Let's go 5 because some first shifters start at like 4 a.m.
That's fair. Yeah.
So
5 is
like
basically
bedtime
over
for some people on a Sunday.
So okay,
it's depressing.
It's 11 p.m.
on a Saturday.
On a Saturday, is it during the solstice or not?
The short one.
The short one.
The
better, shorter one.
I'm gonna say midsummer, just so the chances of like traffic
warmer?
fluctuation is gonna be.
Okay, so if it's hot as fuck, it could potentially.
Yeah, it could be like
empty.
it could be totally empty because the weather sucks, or it could be totally full. So we're gonna go like midsummer, 11 p.m. on a Saturday, which means at any moment you could have 15 people from a bachelorette party coming to your train car, or they might already be there.
Okay, now you throw that in the mix. There's 15 chicks drunk from a bachelorette party. Oh, I'm jerking off. I'm jerking off and smoking, because one of them might have a fetish for that. Specifically.
Which?
And they're all drinking out of dick straws and wearing dick hats and dick bracelets because, you know, fucking horny females. And yeah, fuck yeah! And
which I never understood with, like, bachelorette parties. Is that for everybody but the bride?
I don't know.
Or they're just, like...
I don't understand the dick thing. Dudes are simple. Just show me some tits.
Yeah.
Get a stripper, show me some tits, shake your ass in my face, rub your fucking clam on my shit, and I can't touch you apparently, you know, which again, why is that a fucking thing?
Hey, well, you're not a creepy dude, so you don't seem to understand.
I beg to differ, but anyway.
No, you're a super perv, but you're not gonna hurt
That's
anybody.
a fair point.
You're a perv, you're not a creeper. There's a fucking difference. Oh. Speaking as a woman, there's a huge difference between
You say this even after
creeper.
I admitted that, like, full on, I will just stare at your ass, even if you're looking at me in public, and be like, hi.
Yeah.
Just looking at your ass, don't mind me.
Yeah.
I'm admiring, okay?
Am I drooling? I'm sorry.
No. Like,
That's weird.
A creeper will, like... follow you after you've left the mall.
Heavy breathing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or, like, continuously ask you for your number, or somehow find your Instagram even though he only saw you at the mall, because I've had that one.
Okay.
And that's fucking weird.
Okay, I have done that before.
And I'm marrying you?
No, like, okay,
well,
there was...
Nothing's... sorry.
Like, I don't know, 3 years... No, not 3 years ago, because it was before we...
It better not be 3
so
years
I've
ago.
been
We
here
only
for 5...
started dating,
No, I think it was within the first couple months that I was in this town. Ugh. Oh, God.
This is why I take antacids before we drink.
That's not an acid. That's gassy. Anyway, I had this, like, very small interaction with this chick. Not a small interaction. Not like she said hi, and I was like...
He's definitely making excuses
for
the rest of the story.
Yep.
Hi.
I'm super making excuses. Whatever. We spent a good chunk of my night at the bar chit-chatting. But there was no... You know what I mean? There was no, like...
Number exchange?
Yeah, there was no number exchange.
You weren't sitting there, like, clicking. It was just like... Blah, blah, blah.
Right. And I was like, well, she was kind of cool. Maybe, I don't know, I'll just see, like, you want to meet up at the bar again or whatever. It's a nice neutral place. Like, there's fucking people around, and that's... Yeah, like I strive for that. Let's try to meet somewhere public.
Let's meet
so
where I don't
am a fucking creep, everyone's going to be like, no.
No, that dude's a fucking creep. Fucking get him. Like, and she told me her name, but somebody was calling her something else the whole night. So I had searched for, because you can just search, like, first name, town.
Yeah.
And I had searched that and didn't find it, so I searched for the nickname, and I found her. And I sent her a fucking message. This was back before they changed the format of Facebook to where you could actually send, like, email-style messages. Yeah. And I sent her a message.
Well, and also back when you could, like, search people based on their interests. That were
Yeah,
I remember
it was way easier to fucking find people. So you know what? Let's bring the creepometer back a little bit, because this shit was way easier.
I'll make you feel better in a moment. Just finish your story.
Now, if I did this, yeah, I'd feel a little fucking weird, because there's a lot of hoops you gotta jump through to find somebody.
Yeah, no.
I sent her a message, and I was fucking creeping. I was just like, hey, I had fucking fun time talking to you the other night. Like, if you want to meet up down there again sometime, just let me know if you're going, and I'll fucking come hang out. And then, like, a week later, I'm down there, and there's somebody that knew her, or I don't know, somebody that was connected to it like a second cousin level, like outside the situation, but still knew something. It was like, yeah, she felt really weird because you sent her a personal message, and I was very fucking outside in the message, and I made it very clear, like, you know, hey, just if you, I don't know, if you want to hang out, whatever, cool.
It wasn't like we're gonna hang out again. God damn it.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to see you again, and this was so much fun. I was just like, hey, that was a fun conversation. If you want to have another drink, let me fucking know. I'll buy. No big deal. And that was it. And I never fucking heard anything. And then it got to this. I think that's when I started noticing the thing of like, yeah, dudes are creepers, and we can be creepers, and we can do creepy shit. But at the same time, like, sometimes genuinely just extending a hand and being like, hey, you want to hang out? Some chicks take to the extreme, and they're just like, oh my fucking, I have a boyfriend. And like they sneeze, and you're like, bless you. And they're like, I have a boyfriend. And you're like, fuck you then.
Like, I don't
just
know
said,
how to...
bless you.
I can only assume that's like a trauma response. Either A, you're a fucking cunt, or B, something has happened to you.
Well, yeah,
that's like the only two choices at that point.
That's me at work every day now, being single again. But I'm not trying to sound story, whatever. No, it's just that.
Oh, bring out the violins. Throw in some violins.
Sorry, I can't hear him. No, just anytime I'm talking to literally any female at the store, in the back of my head, it's like, just, what are you doing?
You're being creepy.
Like,
They're gonna hate you.
I'm literally, like, we're talking about work, and this shit happens. Like,
and it's of two minds, because it's ridiculous to... Because a lot of the fucking... The incels and the chads and the shit are all fucking going on being like, I'm afraid to talk to women. And on a small note, I do understand that, just because it seems to be a thing of, like, you know what I mean?
But there's no
this dude
woman
pissed me
like,
off, so let's just say something.
That's not... There's no woman, because, yeah, I've known women who have been like, I'm just gonna... her. Gardner. Yeah, that one. She would. I'm not saying names because people are listening that would know her name, but you're gonna know anyway now that I said that.
I don't think she would be listening.
No, she won't be listening, but somebody who knows her would be.
I'm listening. I have
just to give you like the short version, there's people like me who are never gonna ever accuse somebody of something unless they did it. Because,
I wasn't saying unless it's actually.
Yeah, like unless it happened.
Why would you
like,
do that?
It's unnecessary drama, first of all, and second of all, why?
It's a lot of effort on your part
that's
too.
like keeping up lies is way more work than being honest. And if somebody did something to hurt you, just say they're an asshole and move on with your life. The rape accusations and shit are weird. And then there was her who decided to fake a hickey to piss off somebody she wasn't even officially dating.
I was wondering if we... Okay, yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Coworker of ours was kind of casually seeing another coworker. Also had a baby daddy situation. Comes into work one day, just wearing baby daddy's stuff. And
let's call her,
in.
we need to have a name for her. Let's call her Petunia.
Yeah, we'll call her Petunia. Why not? Another coworker comes in, like, just slinks in, and he looks super upset about something. She eventually tells me, after she's been doing this all day, which, first of all, if you're gonna fake a hickey, not the front of your throat, who the fuck, really, like... right
personally,
where
that's
Adam's
the
apple
only place that I ever put a hickey.
Right?
Just to... it's a microphone, you have to say it, you can't just visualize it.
But yeah, he comes in looking all fucking dejected, and eventually, after all day of her just, I'm wearing baby daddy's hoodie, or whatever it was, and like...
He brought me fucking food.
Yeah.
And he came up here to hang out with me.
Yeah, and I'm like,
good
what? Yeah,
you.
okay. And then eventually she like pulls me aside, like, I give a shit about her personal life.
And blatantly just admits the shit.
She was like, he didn't answer the phone when we were supposed to go out for breakfast, so I faked a hickey to make him think I saw baby daddy, and then I pulled up one of his hoodies and decided to wear it to work today. And I was like,
right.
Well, I'm going to tell him everything. And she's, you can't, I trusted you. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know why you trusted me, I don't like you. Second of all, you can't act like that and tell somebody that and expect them to be like, oh, good job,
it's like,
way
wow,
to go.
Nice.
Just
what a shitty thing to do. Nice.
Yeah, like, and then it made me like immediately realize, like, no, there are women out there like that are going to do that sort of thing. And okay, fine, to a point, I guess. But if you're so afraid of talking to women, maybe you should reevaluate the way you talk to women and interact with them to begin with. To be able to make that statement.
I like the way this segued because this is good. This is actually a really good topic that I'd like to talk about. The unhealthy bullshit that comes with society and the way relationships are supposed to work. And I'm gonna cut polyamory out of it because that's this whole other discussion.
That's a whole other
I'm just talking about the stigmas of like, well, you got to play the game, right?
No,
you know what I mean? You got to play the game.
There should not be a game.
It should, yeah.
I didn't fucking realize until being with her that. What the fuck? just what the fuck, dude?
What the fuck?
All these fucking games that I were playing, and not all of them. Not all of the women from my past have played these games. There have been, you know what I mean? There have been some that have definitely been way too far into the game, and there have been some that don't want to play the game, but inherently because of society.
How it's supposed to be.
Yeah, the stigma of it.
Yeah, they tell you, instead of telling them that you're mad, withhold this, withhold that, demand this, demand
She knows
that.
this story.
Uh-oh.
The bitch who shall remain nameless.
No.
This fucking cunt. It's out there in the universe. I fucking hate this girl. Anyway, we got into a fight one night, and this was...
Is that the fight I'm thinking of at the party?
No, not the party fight.
Okay.
It was a new one.
There were multiple stories concerning this bitch.
We are very open about past bullshit. It's amazing how well it actually helps things.
Communicating. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking weird how when you just tell somebody, I don't like that thing you did, maybe we should discuss that, and they're like, okay, and then it doesn't happen again.
Can I side note for a second?
Yeah.
I posted a thing today that was just like, somebody random tweet or something. It was like, the thing that turns me off the most is when somebody talks about exes and somebody replying to it like, no, tell me what your ex did to you. They're like, no, it's helpful. I want to know.
Yeah, it's information.
Yeah, like it's important.
Going forward.
So don't do this thing.
Yeah, don't do this
that
thing.
That bothers her.
Or if I react, really strongly to this oddly specific thing, hey, here's the story. And one of my friends responded with, but if I tell them my trauma, they're going to use it against me.
Then
and
you're
I
not. Then
like,
that's a relationship.
You are not in a relationship anymore.
That's like,
you don't need to be involved with.
Like, if you think that's the thing, then don't be seeing this person. Period.
If that's a fucking possibility, that's not.
If you're like afraid to open up to somebody because they can use it against you, clearly this person is not trustworthy from the start.
That's not a red flag. That's a fucking air raid siren. You need to leave now.
Unless it's Wednesday, and then it's just Wednesday.
Anyway. Then they're just testing
the Midwest.
But no, we had gotten into an argument. I don't even fucking remember what about anymore because it wasn't fucking important to begin with. But
one of those weird tipping point arguments that means nothing but somehow ends up being everything.
Arguments started at the fucking drop of a dime. This was a chick that I had a crush on in high school. It was always just unobtainable. You know what I mean? Not like super popular, but just out of my league. Like, because I was with the goth kids and the fucking weird hacky sack kids before class and shit, and she was not. And then we ended up reconnecting later, a couple years later, and that all came out, and then we started dating, and then it was, well, this was just when I was starting to really accept and kind of embrace my bisexuality. So, which now I'm learning is technically pansexual. So that's fucking weird. I'd fuck an alien if I think it's hot. Whatever.
The really short version of pansexual.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
Is it hot? I'll fuck it. But, and she told me during that specific thing that she almost didn't date me because of the fact that I was bisexual. We could have an entire episode just on this one fucking relationship. You could start with
that and 4 hours later. Yeah.
But this one fight we were having it, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking, nobility and shit. And I was like, I'm gonna come over, we're gonna talk face to face, we're just gonna get this done and over with. And she's like, no, do not come over here. And I'm like, but why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah,
I don't want to do this over the phone.
Yeah, because that's cheap.
This is also before texts were the predominant form of communication.
Phone calls?
Yeah. The texts were just a minor thing, but it's mostly phone calls. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna come over, we're gonna hash this out. And she goes, no, don't. But that's stupid. And she's like, no, I don't want to see you. I was like, so I just come over and then what? And she's like, I'll leave. If I know you're coming, I will leave. She's like, okay, fine, whatever.
Super logical reaction.
So stay on the phone and then drive over.
And I'm like, so, okay, fine, whatever. I won't come over. And then the next morning, I fucking called her and she's pissed off at me and she's like, why didn't you show up last night? And I'm like, because you told me not to. And she went, right. And it's like, okay, right. So
yes, confirmed.
So confirmed.
Said not to, so I
can confirm what is the problem. And she's like, you should have showed up. And I was like, but you told me not to. And she goes, right, but that's not what I meant. Any fucking dude would have known that. And I was like, this dude fucking didn't. This dude knew that you told me not to. So I thought,
boundaries.
I'll respect what you said to me and not fucking show up.
Why would I do that? I'm trying to calm shit down. You're telling me don't do this one thing. I'm telling you, I really want to do this one thing.
You're like, fucking ramp up the pressure, I guess.
Yeah, and she just, that was that whole fucking relationship. Was just, let's say shit, but not mean it. But expect it, and this is,
and
again...
you just be like, alright, so you pull out the handbook, alright, so she said, alright, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, like, fuck, yeah, don't, keep talking and nobody dies? Keep talking, nobody explodes?
Ow, yeah.
The fucking, it says red, blue, green. What it means is blue, blue, green. Yeah, what? Yeah, that's what it means.
That's what it means. Why?
I don't know what it means. It says to go up, left, and right. No, just go down 3 times. Just go down 3 times.
Trust me.
Yeah, trust me, it'll work. Like,
yeah.
That's all the fucking stigma of this, like, make him chase you. Play hard to get. Playing hard to get is not inherently damaging. Being a little coy about shit is fine. You know what I mean? It elevates the mystery of shit. You're like, I want to know more about that person. Why are they so elusive?
Destroy a human being
when it goes too far.
Yeah.
When it's like a dude actively showing interest in and even non-creeper status, what's now considered creeper. I find the old shit endearing, like, you know,
showing up with flowers.
Yeah, I asked her.
As long as it's not the fucking waitress or cashier, and you're like, you suddenly show up with flowers at their work.
It's like the second time you've ever seen them in your life.
That's creepy, no matter what, because
you know, it's like
many people have said you are holding that person hostage if you flirt with somebody while they're working.
Even the cashier and the waitress, granted, their job is to placate to humans, to fucking customer service.
Unless they've shown you like blatant interest.
That's what I'm saying. And it's clear, and there again is a weird line in the sand where motherfuckers like me can be blatantly flirted with and not understand that that's what's happening.
You're both oblivious.
You just don't get it.
I just don't operate that way.
But it's because I feel like it's because we think partially it's a lack of confidence in ourselves.
Well,
where we're like
100%.
There's no way they're fucking flirting.
Why would anybody ever look at me?
Like I've told so many people this. If I still had my high school IDs, I would melt them again. But if I did,
I would melt them again.
It's horrifying. Like, what was this? Why did no one take me? So I'm like, dude, no, this is not
working.
The long hair is fine, but what the fuck?
What is the rest of this?
But that's just my entire everything about high school is just no one really wants to talk to me. Okay. Which, whatever, it's fine. That's high school. That's part of the experience. I get it. But now I'm an okay-looking person. By other people's judgment. That's not me bragging that I'm normal looking now.
Full homo? I think you're a good looking dude. I do. I think you're a handsome guy. And
yeah.
How about now?
It's the tiger hat. The tiger hat's what sells.
Right. Oh yeah, it's clearly the tiger hat.
But anyway, you know, if that fucking means anything, I think you're a good looking dude, and you're funny, and you're personable, and you fucking, I don't know, I enjoy being around you. I like having your company. So take that into consideration and. Yeah, boom, mic drop. Fuck you. Confidence bomb.
I don't want to be dropped. No.
Anyway. Don't drop that mic.
But yeah,
you're a little too old for me to want to drop you. Anyway.
You're like one of few male friends where, like, if you were like, I kind of like this girl, I'd just walk up to her and be like, he's awesome, so go. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, just fucking talk to him wait until he stops being really quiet and awkward.
Yeah, can't second that notion.
Well, here's the thing. That could last several weeks, so...
Well, be patient.
He'll buy you tacos. I don't know what the fuck else it is.
What more do you want? He'll buy you
Burrito
tacos.
Supreme, fuck right off. I'm not paying $3.50 for sour cream, alright?
No, I will not pay the extra $3.50 for what? Shitty, soggy tomatoes and what's maybe sour cream? Probably a water powder mixture, let's be honest.
But, anywho, just... That's the mindset that that's how I view myself, even if I know I'm an okay looking person, but anytime someone's talking to me and it's like, they don't give a shit. They're just talking to you to be nice. Like, it's just, even if that's 100% what's happening, I'm still just like, don't even just...
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, too. I still have that same fucking standpoint.
Like touching you and shit, and you're still like, why?
It's like, is there something, is my shirt dirty? What the fuck?
I was the one who, like, oh my god. I stopped going to school dances for a reason. I started in, middle school or whatever. Right. And by, the 4th school dance I went to, I never went to one again. Never went to prom, homecoming, any of it. And first of all, because fuck these people. Second of all, every time I went to one, I would just kind of chill with my friends or by myself. And it became
at home.
Yeah, I can get I can do that at home without paying money, and I control the music being played, so what the fuck.
There's usually no theme.
And there was, a running theme of dudes who would, hit me up with all these fucking lines. And then the second I would so much as smirk, and just laugh in my face and tell everybody how funny it was that they thought they'd ever look at me.
Okay. That sounds like some shitty...
No, it sounds like some, like, Carrie shit, but yeah, it's what I deal with all the time. Random dudes, like, giving me attention, and then the second I would, like,
the moment they know that you're, like,
the second,
they're like, got you.
The second I even, like, receive it at all, because I would just stare at them blankly, especially after, like, the second, third time it happened, I just look at them like, there's no way you're trying to fuck with me. And then a few times I'd be like, "You're just trying to mess with me. Why are you even bothering to do this?
This is a waste of everyone's time.
Like, what does this give you?" And then like, no. And then like, occasionally a week into it, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, sure, maybe you show an interest." And then there's like 30 people in the school that are just like, "Ha ha ha! You fell for this 2-week-long prank." And I'm like,
I didn't.
This
I didn't though.
The whole time I was sitting here like,
whole time I was not buying what you were selling.
And really, the
Thanks
only
for all the
reason
food,
I
though.
acted like I bought it is like if I act like I buy it, they'll drop the other shoe and give up on this long con. Why are you bothering with the long con? There's 500 people in the school. I don't like any of you. Leave me alone.
It's all fucking stupid.
That's why I laugh when you're like, "Yeah, you're super popular on the internet." And I'm like, that's easy. Just shitpost. That's fine.
Oh, is it easy? Tell me about how easy.
She has tits, so
Tell me about. I got fucking tits. Tell me about how easy it is. How easy is it?
Like,
she was wearing a mostly see-through shirt. And
it's like mostly see-through shirt and a fucking thing.
Because I have the tits.
That's a confidence issue. Back to the first part.
Except my tits.
Yeah, just go for it.
Put them in a fucking push-up, hit them with the cleavage, be like, I'm gonna get cleavage.
Glitter, whatever we said before.
Yeah, glitter and highlighter and there's no eye makeup.
That's the best part, man. 2 in a row. Fucking full circle. I love it. I love just watching the snake eat that fucking tail. That's fucking fantastic. We did it, man. 1 hour and 6 minutes.
Well then.
What? Again. What?
Yeah, we're over, man. This is fucking fantastic.
This is basically like hanging out but muting the videos we watch that we would have talked over anyway.
Yeah, the videos we wouldn't have been. But we've had Coyote Peterson playing in the background for the last 2 weeks. Just.
Yeah, and if for no other reason than like you glance up and something weird's happening,
like right now,
and you're like, okay, cool.
Is he climbing that tree, or is he?
He's scaling this fucking. I don't know.
Is he being a straight up dendrophiliac? Bam! I can't believe I remembered that word.
Good job.
Thanst.
I'm so proud of you.
I hope that's right. Somebody's gonna call me on that.
He got up there and got a lizard.
That's
why he got up there.
That's a crime.
I'm just gonna steal this lizard out of this tree. It's mine now.
The moral of the story, I think we can all agree on, at least on that last part. Just stop fucking with people. Like, if you like somebody, just fucking say you like them. Just ask them out. If they say no, you get one more. You get one more on a polite note. Just a, hey, are you sure?
Yeah. Like, well,
are you sure?
Even to be fair, if you're friends, you can do 2 more in like a year span.
Yeah. There's definitely like a statute of limitations.
If you're like already
I think 2 years is too long.
No, like 3 times in a year.
Okay, like, that's better. Yeah, there you go. 3 times in a year.
3 times in a year, if you're, and that's long time friends. You've been friends for years. You've always crushed on this person, and I'm giving this as like actual advice.
And this is
from a woman who has almost 95% female friends.
Is this before or after you've thrown out the option to just bang it out and be done with it? Do you offer to bang it out, and if they say no, then you go, okay, well, do you want to go on a date then? You want to see where it leads? Or do you ask them out, and if they say no the 3 times, be like, look, you just want to bang it out and be done, or are we totally done?
That really depends on your relationship.
That's fair.
Because, like, not for nothing, I banged a handful of friends just out of, like, we've casually flirted here and there, and, like, maybe we get drunk and smack asses, and I don't know. You want to
smack? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were using it as a euphemism for something, and I was like...
No, like, literally.
Smacking asses.
Just literally just getting drunk.
This is working for you, this is working for me.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it really depends on the friendship. Like, if the friendship has been nowhere near physical or, like, even flirtatious, and you're suddenly like, hey, you want to just bang it out? That's weird.
Yeah.
That's when you go with the option of, like, asking them out a few times. But if you get turned down, like, more than twice...
Well, yeah.
Just calm the fuck down. That's your friend.
Take the friendship out of it. Yeah. If you fucking... Now that you've got that advice, if you just like somebody, just fucking ask them out. You get 2. Not immediately one right after the other. And if you waste it, if you're like, hey, you want to go out? And they're like, no. And you're like, you sure? Then you've wasted it. Fuck you. You get 1 at that point. You've wasted it. Don't fucking creep on them.
Don't beg for it. And
women
don't say no to the dude you want to see.
Yeah,
What the
don't
fuck is
play
wrong
the
with
fucking
you?
game.
The
Don't
stupid bullshit.
Don't-
yeah,
yeah,
do
don't
not.
don't
What
let
the
the
fuck is wrong with
game-
you? And,
in air quotes. Don't let the game take away from like.
and don't play
a
the
possible
game with the
connection.
boyfriend you're with. If you're with someone you really care about and you think you're not getting enough attention, talk to them. Don't start flirting with people in front of them. Like, simple shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll stop. That's like a 4-hour discussion that is...
And no, I feel like both of you have that. Any dude.
Recently, sorry.
Oh yeah, no, we've
stop.
got
Yeah.
this. This
I'm
might just
sure that could be its own fucking podcast.
one of these weeks we'll have to do like a
Just-
bonus podcast, and we can throw it up for $4.99 and see how much money we make. I'm just
I'll
kidding.
give the short
$2.99.
version from a female perspective of the whole thing. Actually, a human perspective. For fuck's sake, people just communicate with each other. Like,
Yeah.
is that so hard?
Yeah,
Just
communication.
be like, even if it takes like 4 drinks and I want to talk in a little bit. First of all, do not say we need to talk and leave it at that.
Ooh.
Don't be an asshole. Don't say I have something to ask you. Don't say we need to talk. But if it takes a few drinks and a meal to get you to say something,
Hey, a little later on, I'd like to have a
do that.
convo.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you when.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a convo.
Just,
And
Just,
if
you know,
have
if
several
it's serious,
anxieties.
nothing serious, no
Yeah,
big deal.
And
I just
if
want to
it
have a
is
chit chat.
serious, just fucking be honest. Be like, look, I have something we need to talk about, and it is kind of serious, but I'd like to have a couple of drinks first. Fine. It's a shitty way to start it, but it's better than we need to talk, and then you knock back 4 shots in front of them.
Yeah, and you can still do that same thing. I'd like to have a conversation, but I need a few drinks first. Knock down the 4 shots.
Yeah.
Boom! 5 minutes, my lord, I'll have another.
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
Just
'Cause
fucking,
that's-
everybody stop pretending like you fucking
Oh
know
my
what you're
goodness.
doing, because none of us know what we're doing.
I openly don't know shit.
Yeah.
Literally,
None of us
even
know
bowling.
what we're
I don't know
doing.
shit about bowling, and that's the only thing I'm good at.
That's the only thing I do know, and I know dick.
Just fucking talk to each other, man.
Yeah,
Just
communication.
that fucking phrase, just we need to talk. That's literally how my other relationship ended. Like, she texted me that morning because I said,
Oh
good
god, was
morning.
it like hours later too?
No, it was. I mean, less than 10 minutes, but it was just, hey, we need to talk. I'm like,
And can
well,
we just do that right now?
that phrase
suggests
does
bad.
not sound good.
No.
So
Ever.
what?
No,
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Granted, that was years ago,
but it's not phrase. Don't use it.
and yeah, in general, not.
No,
okay.
that shit scars people.
Yeah,
You're
no.
hearing it here right now. That shit scars people. Stop using that. Stop doing that.
And you can ask him. Like, I'm to a point with shit like that where like my phone rings and I'm like, especially when it's. a
I
friend,
can't even be
I won't
like...
even answer the fucking phone because like half the time my phone calls are like somebody's dead or something's fucked up. So like.
I can't even innocently just be like, concerning dinner or something, be like, hey, I got a question for you.
Oh no, just that phrase alone. I'll be like, please don't ever use that phrase. And he's like, sorry. I just want to know if you wanted tacos or meatloaf. And I'm like, oh right, human beings can use that phrase and not make it completely destructive to my entire life.
Hey, I got a legit question for you.
Yeah,
left
I'm like,
or right?
I panic. Yeah. Like,
Which
I got
way
a
are we
question
going?
for you. What? You think this tie works at this tie? And I'm like, oh fuck. I thought something terrible was happening. He's like, I'm in the middle of getting dressed and asking for fashion advice. Why would you? I'm like, I don't know. I heard the words, and the words are bad. Those are bad words.
That's fair. So now that you've heard it, stop fucking doing that to people. just be real. Now, that's a good segue. Segues are weird, right? The
Yeah.
concept and the
Yeah,
the
and the
vehicle.
vehicle that the dude invented and then died on. Yeah. Anyway.
Give an opportunity to be super real. Anything you guys want to say to anybody that has listened or, is supporting it in any way?
Thanks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for giving half a shit. Kind of sorry we got a little hella serious this time around. Kind of not, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
like-
all just discussion. And
Yeah,
it's
people,
whatever.
Honestly, people need to hear shit. So
Yeah,
it's-
and
like
and
myself
maybe-
included. I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal. I need to hear shit.
And
You
like-
motherfuckers need to hear some shit.
And if it helped any of you or whatever, even if it gave you a good distraction for a minute, thanks for coming.
Since we're off the serious thing, I want to give a shout out to Tyler for taking a mad shit while he's listening to this, because that's what he told me.
Oh,
he
you're
was
taking a mad
doing.
shit?
That's what he
Nice.
was doing when he started listening to
Was it
the
an hour
first
long?
one. For him, probably.
God, I hope not.
Well, I added him in the group, so he can chime in whenever he wants.
Well, I'll have to throw up an actual post in the group about his mad shit.
Hey, what's up,
So,
dude?
hey, thanks. Just overall, thanks. This has been
Yeah,
kind of
for
cool.
sure.
So that's it. Oh yeah, the name, the thing that I dropped at
Oh,
the
yeah.
beginning and never got to.
No, we never actually revealed the dumbass name of our dumbass
It's-
podcast.
Well, I'm sure if anybody's
Our dumbass
found it by
podcast.
now, they know.
Yeah.
It's the Discount Podcast, also known as the DP, which Still really sad we couldn't use It's Not Your Mom's DP, but...
You can still say it.
Yeah, I could say it, but...
He gave in peer pressure to use my tagline for his title.
I mean, it works. It's the DP. You didn't expect it, but you might like it. And that works. And that's it. We don't have an outro format yet, so it's still a baby. We're working on it. We're getting there, but...
That's it, dog.
Yeah, that's it. That's a big no from me, dog. So, I guess, yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the next one. You guys go ahead and say bye if you want to. Otherwise...
Bye if you want to.
It's... Okay. Okay.
just oh, man.
Oh, I had to.